Hi everybody. Welcome to These Are a Few of My Favorite Songs. Today is Sacred Sunday, and I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I know that these have been my favorite songs, but today it's going to be a song that I actually wrote a long time ago, and I don't know that I would call it one of my favorite songs because it was written at a time that I was very unsure of a lot of things and had a lot of depression issues and just hard time loving myself, feeling good about life in general. But I went to a concert with my sister, and it was like a contemporary Christian group. I believe it was For Him, if I remember right. We went to a few of those types of concerts, like at the Virginia Theater and stuff. This was, oh goodness, maybe in the 90s. I just don't remember exactly when. But anyway, something that they said really spoke to me. They talked about, when you have a hard time, feeling that self-love and that, that everybody should remember that God doesn't make mistakes. And it really, just that whole phrase, God doesn't make mistakes. I just kept mulling that over in my mind, thinking about that a lot. And then over the course of the next few weeks, I wrote not a full song because I never finished it actually, but I wrote, a verse and a chorus and then kind of a variation on the chorus, and then I just never finished it. But it's important because I know so many people who struggle with feeling like they have a reason to be here and feeling like they are worthy or valuable. And I understand that. And, I know many people that struggle with this, and I know a few who have lost their struggle with that very same idea. And, this is maybe not as uplifting of a Sacred Sunday message as I would normally give, but I want it to be. I want it to be a message that gets people to think about, why they're here, why they're important, and not just because, other people love you and other people would be sad if you weren't here. That's all true, but there's more to it than that. The why that God put you on this earth. Why are you here? Why are you a part of society? Why are you a part of all these other people's lives? The fabric that, makes up, your particular quilt of family and friends and acquaintances and people you work with and just, everything. Why are you a piece of that? And what does that mean to you personally? And how can you really find that value, that worth, and hold on to it and see yourself in the way that others see you? That's a question I think a lot of people ask and don't have the answer to. And I'm not saying I have the answers by any means. But as I said, this was at a time in my life where I struggled with all of that. So I thought I would share. So this is called God Doesn't Make Mistakes. Looking in the mirror, I can hardly face what I see. I can't seem to find love for the person I've turned out to be. My expectations run too high, I know, but I can't seem to let them go. If I could only look through his eyes and believe, God doesn't make mistakes. There is beauty in everything he makes. He's the painter, the sculptor of every beating heart, and we are his works of art. And then, supposedly there would be another verse here, possibly even a bridge, and then back to the chorus or a little variation on that theme. God doesn't make mistakes. There is beauty in everything he makes. He's the painter of my soul, the sculptor of my heart, and yes, even I am a work of art. So that's roughly it. I'm not even sure I'm remembering it exactly correctly because it was a long time ago. But that's the idea, you know. We are all works of art. You know, there is so much beauty, whether it be outer or inner or some of both. It doesn't really matter. You know, we all have beauty and light and love and things that are important to the outside world, but also we are just important ourselves. You know, we are enough. I'm sure you've heard that phrase before. So, yeah, it's important to know that you are enough. So, that's my message for Sacred Sunday. Hope everybody's doing well. Have a good night. Today was my birthday. I had a lovely day, really lovely day. And I am in a much better place these days than I was when I was younger. And I, fought through it all and came out on the other side. And not that I'm not still fighting and still working on just, being, but definitely much stronger and like I said, in a better place. So, there was light at the end of that tunnel. And I think that there's light for all of you as well. So there you go. Go feel the light. Feel the warmth. Have a good night.